Hello and welcome everyone to Batman Premier League Season 2. And here I have with me one of the most loved people in the entire Call of Duty community, the one and only Kane.
Hey guys, welcome, and this is BPL Season 2. And we can see the event of day 2 as finalized, and it has already started to go on. And we have the honor of Calix and Nitric with us. Welcome to the stream, bro.
Thanks a lot for the warm welcome, Kane. And honestly, I'm even more excited than yesterday to cast this event with you. And Kane, we have been observing the Call of Duty space being inactive for a while, but now events like BPL have came up, and we have obviously observed you as well taking so many good initiatives for the entire community. So, what are you expecting from these qualifiers for today, and what are your expectations and views for the entire event moving ahead?
I'm just expecting absolute mayhem and serious competition because in other community and other games we can see a quality number of people have been recognized, and the same has to be done in a community such as this. And we already have, but then we need to bring more people into the competitive world, and their name should be engraved, and these tournaments will bring that into chaos. So let's see what is BPL season 2 is going to bring out for the teams that are underdogs. So let's just looking forward to that.
Definitely, Kate. And while we talk about such a big event, so I would like to take you towards the prize pool which we have for this particular tournament, and we can already see that this tournament actually comes with a massive prize pool of 1.5 lakhs INR. And Kate, let me tell you that this tournament has one of the most interesting prize distributions in the entire Call of Duty space. Here, you'll get to see that each and every match out of the finals will have an individual prize pool of 30,000 INR, where the team scoring the first place will take away 14,000 rupees, and the team getting second and third place will take away 10 and 4,000 rupees individually. Moreover, we also have 1,000 rupees for a bounty, which is a very interesting thing, which is something which we will talk about in the finals.
Yep.
And here, I would like to take you towards the MBB prize pool as well, because Kane, here we have a pretty decent prize pool of 5,000 rupees for the person who scores the most kills in the tournament. Plus, we also have a really beautiful trophy for them, which they will be
That
getting delivered.
trophy looks amazing. I mean, look at that. Look at that. That's enough. There is no need of the price, man. Seriously, because that trophy says it all. And it's going to be absolute mayhem. The person who's going to get it is going to keep it for eternity. That is for sure.
Exactly, Kane. And let me tell you, I have held that trophy in my own hands, and
Whoa.
it is actually a 1.5-foot trophy. So if you keep it in your house, literally everyone will be able to see it from a distance. So this is something worth competing for. And Kane, while talking about the prize distribution and trophy, I'd
Yes.
like to take you away to the tournament format and the prize and points distribution which we have here. And first of all, Kane, the team who
Yes.
scores first position in any match will get 15 placement points. The team getting second position will get 12 placement points, and the team getting third position will get 10 points, and so on. And also, Kane, one kill here equals to 2 points, which means that this is a tournament which is very much focused on to aggression as well. So teams, cannot just hold a place, camp, and get position points and win some sort of prizes in this event. They will also actually have to go out, take fights, get some kills, be aggressive to actually make the place on the top. And Kane, would you like to just shed some light on the dates of the event? Because I can see there are some matches mentioned on the left, right?
Yes. So the first thing is qualifiers that's happening at the moment. There is Group A, Group B, Group C, and Group D. Group A has got over yesterday, and Group B is today, and another 2 days for C and D. And the top 12 teams that qualify from A, B, C, D will go for the semi-finals directly.
Mhm.
And in the semi-finals, the top 10 teams from each group, such as the Group A mentioned in the semi-finals column. Top 10 teams from Group A and Group B respectively go towards the finals directly. There is no other mishap over there. And the teams that have not been qualified in the semi-finals, they have another chance. That there you can go into the wildcard slot, where two teams each will be qualified and gets into the finals group. Okay.
Pretty interesting, Kane, because wildcard again is something which we have never witnessed before in any other tournament in Call of Duty Mobile, right? So I'm pretty excited to see how this turns out. And Kane, talking about the stature and just the presence of this event, like I am pretty sure that you might have never seen the sort of brands which have been incorporated in this event. So I'd like to, tell you about all the sort of brands and special companies who are helping this event, who are just supporting this community and sponsoring this tournament for giveaways. So Kane, first of all, like what do you expect? Like, have you ever seen like so many brands coming under the same hood? Like, what is the maximum number of brands you have seen under the same hood before we move ahead to the giveaway screen?
To be frank, Nitric, I have never seen such an unofficial event having these many. Even though, let's say, official event also, they have never occurred to see such a brand. Brand coming up and sponsoring for the event. And okay, let's not look into the quantity at the moment. Let's just see the quality for now. We can see Bot, we can see Red Bull, LED TV, Ubon, which is earbuds and as well as headphones, and then goes on to the IFB and then Swiggy and Zomato vouchers. I mean, this is just the quality, man. I mean, this looks like how many companies can be there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 companies have just sponsored the event and for the giveaways. And then comes the quantity, man. Seriously, what is that? What is this quantity? Quality is equal to quantity, which is impossible in such a scenario. And you guys have just uplifted to the core over here, man. Seriously, I have no words to say.
Agreed, Kane. Like honestly, if you just sum up all the numbers, there are almost 100 goodies which will be given away in this particular event. And guys, whoever is watching this tournament, whoever is right there on the stream and right there active on the chat, please hear us that these goodies are not for the teams and not for the players only. Just know that all of this, literally all of this, is for you, for all of you to win, or for all of you to get. And here we'll like to just move ahead and discuss the sort of team we have. And Kane, I can already see that in today's group we have Stellar Esports, one of the best teams of the country. Then we have Exotic, your team, which has created so much of noise in the space. Then we have Dark Spirits, Coach Esports. We also have NST Officials, another really good team from India. And then we have 4 Musketeers from Bangladesh, ZTR, Mirchi, quite interesting name, Optic Gaming from Bangladesh, Ranging Powers, XT Immortals, SSJ Team 2, Team X, Cepheus Esports. Then we have Thailand Esports. Then we have Silent Commandos, SRS, TF Noobs from Sri Lanka. Then again Icefire from Sri Lanka. And we have Mobility Esports, Zonotic Esports, FBI Esports, Team Axis and Pinaka. So I can see, Kane, that unlike yesterday, we have many more Sri Lankan teams who will be competing in today. And here we also have our match schedules where just like usual, we'll have our first match being played in Isolated and our second match will be played in Blackout. And I can see, Kane, that the start time of our first match is 7 p.m. IST and the second is 7:40 p.m. So I'm pretty sure, Kane, that we two will be getting a lot of time in between to talk to each other, and this is something which I am personally looking forward to as a very interesting session, Kane.
Yes, very true. And the event is going to start at the moment. So, is it going to be a right back or it's going to be an introduction of it?
Basically, Kane, like honestly, we'll be getting to see the plane path in any moment.
That started. Let's go.
8, and here we have a very I would say center-based plane path, which is going right between the map, and I think this is going to give for many teams the opportunity to go to their usual drops. So we can already see teams, having a very strong initial presence where they'll be, comfortably looting cane, they'll be getting all the supplies, and then they'll be making the rotations they are most comfortable with based upon the zone. So what are your views? What do you think, like where teams will be clashing initially?
There will be clashes for sure because the teams want kill points at the end of the day. So they will after the loot in very soon they will start and go for the fights for sure.
All right, and we can already see that in ecology lab, we can already see two teams dropping in, and this might definitely create some chaos there. And then we can already see that in state circles and pipeline, there are 4 to 5 teams who are dropping in slowly and slowly. So this is also a place which will get heated up. But what am I seeing in this standoff? We have literally 3 teams who have dropped in. There's so much chaos at this place. Oh my god. Like teams have already started to fight. Some don't even have any weapons, and like how do I say, Pushpa biceps, he just got some damage through a vehicle, and he'll be just trying to save his life, run ahead while he's being chased by a vehicle, and now he'll try to run ahead. But here we can see that Lezra has taken the first knock at blank, and he has finished the blank with the first blood. Okay.
Whoa. I mean, the game already have started and people have already taken kills at the same time, and it looks like Sam has taken yet another player, and it looks like they have only 2 more, and the backing out is also happening at the same time now.
As you like to say, Kate, absolute mayhem. Absolute mayhem is what we are looking at here. Like there's so much chaos, there's so much confusion between teams, and I think that BDM Bashir would take a very smart move. He'll just take an exit. However, I think he is very well unaware that there's another team waiting for him in a trap, and he'll just simply revive his teammate and try to save his life as well. But we can see that the team Q2 is slowly pushing in, while Katil is kind of looking strong with proper weapons and more than average supplies in his hand. He literally has a Pharaoh, MSMC, and M4. Like this dude can literally get some damage done.
The game is just getting heated up over here. We already have lost 3 players and 1 team is already down, I feel, because we do not see another team. So the initial fights and initial roar is happening at the moment. And Exotic at the same time fighting with DS Raven. Lineup also. Okay, that means the fight is going on ahead. And Exotic with only 3 players, they are in a fight with the team DS. And it looks like it's getting just heated up. Another player has also been taken down. Trigon has taken the player and Delso is down. And it looks like Electra is the only one left in this team. He has to take the dog tags and leave out the fight at the same point. It's going to be really tough.
And here we have Electra taking a pretty decent kill, and here he'll take another spray and he gets another knock, but he gets
what a game!
Oh man,
nice one.
Man. Like a pretty decent gameplay from Electra, not gonna lie. Like he was in a pretty pressurized situation, and especially these compounds, it's pretty hard to secure kills from on top of where you're surrounded from all different spaces. However, I think that Exotic being 3-man, they still could have done a lot of damage. However, him getting on the backtrack initially, it's a kind of
that is another wipe over here.
Yup, we have Slayplay YT just wiping out the whole team. Honestly, I saw Sumitro taking the first kill initially, but these guys, like Team R1, literally just how do I say, turned the tables, right? They just turned the tables in the fight. Pretty nice.
Kills also, I mean, they are looking exceptional at the moment. I think 4 kills. There's already 8 points over here. So let's see how the fights are happening. I think Team X have just pushed in towards DS at the same point, and they are also trying to take the fight and take the kills at the same time now.
Yup, and I think Team X doesn't know that there's another team DS present in front of them, and they are slowly and slowly looting. They're slowly and slowly moving ahead, while DS Raven has a sort of a high range in his state, and that is a place which is very hard to push as well, because in that range it actually slows you down while you try to climb it, and this is where it gives free kills. to the team who's sitting on top. But I think they'll simply just loot, unaware of the fact that there's another team ready to make a sandwich, and this can, slowly get heated up when the time for rotations
Yep.
come in. And here we can see Deathstroke is, just chilling
Oh.
behind the boxes with his
And
teammate.
there's his enemies also. The Exai, I think Sephi's esports over there has given the damage.
Oh man, and he just used shockwave, and
Yeah.
I don't know why. What he's trying to do? Okay, he's a smoke bomber, pretty like smart move for a smoke.
Oh no, Sephi's
And
esports have just pushed it. Yeah.
yup, and like as expected, it was a little too aggressive. And here we can see Esther RK Bhai has started making some noise. He has finished Sam,
Yeah.
and here they
Oh,
are
he's going to be the
pushing
last player.
ahead. Yup,
Oh.
and they have finished Sam, and I can already see that Optic, like Pikachu from Optic is there. He's probably already looking at RK Bhai, and maybe he can take some damage. But Anna Bhai will be pushing in with his vehicle along with SCR Mafia, and they would rather prefer the rotation here. So
Yep.
I think RK Bhai is not aware that Pikachu is lurking right in front of him, and here he might have gotten the footsteps. He took some damage, and RK Bhai with a really nice reflex just to
And
finish
yes.
Pikachu in a second.
And that has been it. That is another kill. I mean, they are chasing for the kills, and kills is what dominates in events such as this. So let's see what they can all do about it.
Exactly, Kane, and we all know SCR is known for just pushing in, wiping squads and eating them up raw. And we can see that DS is looking pretty strong in terms of loot, but I am not, like I'm pretty surprised why like he's using an OT9. Like, why are you carrying an SMG, bro? Like,
It's
why?
everyone's favorite. I mean, everybody has their own favorites over here. So let's see what they can all do about it. I think RKBA is going everywhere, taking players over here. I think they have taken yet another player. Optic is
Yup.
getting challenged really bad over here by Stellar Esports. And
Exactly. Legend being the last guy of the team is being chased badly, and here he is just holding his place. And I don't think there's any possibility for him to go and revive Pikachu. But he'll just try to run ahead, unaware of the fact that he like don't only have to cross one team, but he has to
my
actually
God.
get out of whole chaotic situation. All right, so Teddy is probably trying to go back, take Pikachu's tag, because obviously being two man, they'll have to revive their teammates. And I'm pretty sure that RK5 might have gotten a hint that Legend is crawling right behind him slowly and slowly, but they'll
No matter what,
probably
they have
just
to get
prefer the
inside this
zone
one.
for now.
Yeah.
Yup.
Very true.
All right. So DS Beastboy just took some damage, and here he will go just to take a spray on Grimex, and he has
And
knocked out Grimex so very
that is
nicely. And Nexus on drugs is actually closing in slowly and slowly. He would probably prefer the zone first instead of his teammate. He will just use the trap master to get a speed boost, and he's walking into a trap of Lezra and Prevail. And again, if I'm not wrong, Lezra and Prevail, these are MP players, right?
yeah, I have heard them about in MP. I feel yes.
So guys, like everyone in the chat, if you know that Lezra and Prevail, like, are these the MP pros which we all know about? If you know about it, so just tell us. We would like to be enlightened on this particular fact. And here we have STR Mafia grabbing TF, Dynax and Naughty, and Nimbu has finished Dynax as well. So STR is going in, they're eating up kills as usual with their pretty amazing gunfight based gameplay. And you can already see, like, bro, okay, Optic Karma with the revenge.
This
on
is
Arcmai.
revenge, man. This is revenge.
Revenge for real. STR Mafia, but took Optic Karma and Legend. More than a revenge, more than a revenge. It actually became a mistake for Optic. However, they'll just take the exit with only one extra kill and 2 points. But Anabhai will get revived here. Obviously, it's very important to save your Igel, because we have already seen teams, like becoming haywire when their Igel gets down.
Yes, true.
Yup.
But then what do you call Stellar Esports is something like the players are all IGLs at the same point. So
Agreed.
it's
Agreed.
it's a group of IGLs playing Stellar Esports.
It's
So
like a roster of IGs playing
yeah.
together. Yep. And I'm pretty concerned about Stellar because I saw a team was trying to, just sneak
Oh,
on them. And yes, we can see that XI has
if,
sneaked on them. XI Pain has knocked on
oh
Anna by
no,
one again with a kilo. Esther Mafia will take a
confirmed it.
back foot, and they are probably escaping. Yes, you are right, Kane. They are taking an escape from here.
Yes. Oh, Cepheus Esports is not a team that you need to be take easy on, because they are a very good lineup. They have a good synergy, and when their main lineup, main players join, it's going to bring out the best of Cepheus Esports. And I have seen them doing it in the Exotic Pro Series, and they are absolute mayhem. And the same team, the same players have joined here, and that has to be noted there.
Agreed, Kane. We can already see Ren, Payne, Cookie, and Warman forming a really nice and balanced lineup where everyone, has enough competence for their roles. And here we can see that situations are getting a bit complicated and funny for Team X at Crash site. So here they will take a shot, and he has knocked down RF Sake with some XP shots. Like pretty nice, bro. Pretty nice. And here we can see that this team, they're just taking their rotations with chill, not getting engaged in any fight. And DS Raven will try to make an open rotation. I just hope he doesn't get spotted by any other team. And here we can see ZTR is
Okay,
actually trying to push
ZTR.
in on the top on a very weak position. And
Yeah.
talking about the weak position, yes, ZTR Psycho has been knocked out by OG Spike Kid, but he confirmed the kill. Lost easy, and we already have another team U1 coming and third partying. And what
Oh
do we have
no.
here? STR is also jumping onto the scene and trying to do a third party. So it is actually going to be a club party, I would say, Kane, because we have four teams coming in here.
I think STR Nimbu is also just nearby. He's like, bro, should I go and engage or not? And I'm like, no, no, no. Wait for the team.
Yep. So this would actually make up a pretty nice scene for them, but I think they have chosen a pretty nice ridge. Like honestly, Ken, I have played on this ridge, and I know the sort of advantage it can give to you,
Yes.
especially when you have snipers in your hand. And
And I think all of them
talking
are
about a
snipers over here.
talking about a custom loadout of Arctic, Nibu has, along with his sniping skills, this can be deadly for the entire lobby, bro. This can be deadly for the
Very
entire
true.
lobby. Okay, so
Give
we
Nimbu a
have
sniper, and that's enough for the team. And let's see.
exactly. Like honestly, he's so good that like I've seen people, like literally cursing him for just
For
we know about
Exact
it.
absolute
We
hacking.
know. Yup. And here he took some damage. They have spotted the team. Execu tank. Everyone is taking some shots. And Annabai is slowly pushing in. He secures the kill of Deku.
Nice.
Nimbu supports him. And we can see RK by Anna just, taking a flank, pushing in on Team X as they can. And RK by fully utilizing his ninja to move it. But Team X has taken a decent escape. They wouldn't, want to fight with STR, especially at this point of time where they have an opportunity to secure themselves a really nice position point spot.
Very true. Yes.
Yep, but
Looks
STR
like
doesn't
they
seem.
are not giving. Took him down.
Yep. So STR doesn't seem to give them any chance. They are, constantly chasing them like a snake chases a rat.
Yeah. Falcons over here.
Literally Falcons, mate. Literally Falcons. And we can see that in this zone we have 12 teams. And honestly, K, this is a zone which has many ridges. And like there's not much artificial compounds or buildings, but a lot of natural cover. So this creates a pretty interesting place to fight, where you can either use snipers, or you can secondly be very good in mid range with your ARs. So
Very true.
I'm thinking that like just in the next zone, all the really nice snipers which you have, Warman, the and
I mean,
Nimbu,
I think the
Mafia,
final zone is going to be a consecutive of many mountains. So it's going to
exactly.
be, yeah. Going to
Yup.
be a fight. Yeah.
Agreed. So I think like all of our favorite snipers will have to drop their guns and resort to different means. But we can see Warman taking a pretty nice kill, and they're trying to push him, but the trap masters creating difficulty for them. And here we can see that like XI is in a pretty nice formation, but Gaming Cafe and their team, like they have an upper range. Like it would be pretty hard for them to push. And here Cloud9 makes a mistake. He gets down, giving XI a chance to push in. Kane, what do you think about this situation? What is going to happen in the next few seconds?
They are just waiting in on giving some disadvantages for the team, and Cloud9 has been taken down. And it looks like they have only 3 more, and they have currently backed out the fight to not lose anymore. And the final flight has already left the scenario, so we do not have any more flights left for the teams or the players to come by. So it's going to be very tough, and they need to reserve the players until the last. And everybody are doing that over here now.
And here we can already see STR taking their place. And what is Tekka was doing? Obviously, RK5 will take his kill. Here we can see B is Slack and YT just going for the position points. And okay, we have already seen, like teams have started to camp and go for the position points, because they know that there are a couple of really strong teams in the lobby who can simply just delete them out of the map. And here we have seen STR Nibu getting picked by SSJ Moga. So I'm curious to see if he'll be getting revived or if he'll be finished, and SCR will, just lose 25% of their dominance.
SSJ has only 3 players left, even though they are fully confident on pushing the team. I mean, let's see. I mean, we do not know about the team. I think it's from outside India. And obviously, it's going to be a mark for them to fight with Stellar Esports. So let's see what is going to happen.
Agreed. And I can still see that many players still have FHJs and snipers in their hand.
Yes.
I wish they would have changed their weapons, but this might be very difficult for them. And where we can see a pretty nice shotgun and air fight, and obviously shotgun will take it away, and another team has been wiped from the map, and we have only 9 contenders left, and all of them are very close to each other. Okay, like everyone is literally in each other's baju.
It's fully packed.
Yeah, it's packed as hell. Like it's even more packed than my hard drive. And
I have no idea about that.
of course you don't. I'm glad you don't. I'm glad.
So let's go for that. Okay, STR is pushing in, and it looks like 2. Oh my god, the kill has been snatched. Okay, they're throwing whatever nades, and DS is trying their best to take whatever kills as possible at the same point. And the whole lineup is waiting in.
Is also getting deleted from the map. Pankin, honestly, STR has taken such an unfairly strong position in the map that this might just help them win the entire match. And we can see SI is still awake and XI is still killing, but Warman has been picked in a fight. And here we can see XI Cookie has spotted that STR is in front of them. He'll take a shotgun with him along with a kilo, and with just 3 man strong, they would wait for the next
goal. Cepheus Esports is here. We can see team NHK, and then we can see team Stellar Esports, and the 4th team. Okay, we can see Gaming Cafe getting out of the game. 1 out, and it looks like STRK by has taken Hacker, and the team, I think they are mostly down at the same point. NHK trying to push in and make a fame out of it. So let's see what they can all do about it. Attacker is the only player from NHK here. And lost the net over there. And it looks like
with a very, like Attacker was honestly in a very bad position. And here SKRK has been taken out by Pain. There's shots everywhere, and they're like STR simply wiped the team in no time. And STR has obviously taken away the match with absolute dominance. Like honestly,
29 freaking kills. Man, what is that?
Like this is like they took the match literally one-sided. I have no words for this particular team. Like they took literally the perfect positions. So they simply wiped every team so clean. And we have RK Bhai coming up with 9 kills,
Wow.
along with SCM Mafia having 8 kills, Anna by having 6 kills being an IGL, and Nimbu with 6 frags as
Yeah,
well.
true, true.
All right. So here we can see all of our teams, and here we have team number 5 coming up with 4 and 6 kills, and here we have XI with 12 kills coming on third position. Then we have our team number 6 with 8 kills, and SSJ being 3 man, they still maintain
Yeah,
6 kills, like pretty decent, I would say. Ken. Then we
very good.
have DS. They also created a lot of noise, coming up
Mm,
with 7 kills in the match. And team number 21, unfortunately, has only 0 kills. And TF having the most balanced amount of kills, having 4, one with each player. Then we have RCP Gaming Pro YT with 4 kills for his team.
mm,
So this is a pretty like decent, I would say this is a pretty balanced point system for all the teams, while only SCR is taking a huge lead. And here we can see that team number 18, Beastlack and YT and Slay by YT, they took pretty decent kills with
of 10.
10 points.
Yeah.
Yep. And then we have our team number 16 with just 2 kills. Team number 14 has 1 kill. And another lineup from TF has 0 kills. And team number 11 was playing 2 man. They have 0 kills, unfortunately. Then we have ZTR with just 2 kills, followed by our top team, Prevail Ezra, if they are like MP Pros, with just
Mm,
1 kill. And then we have another team coming up with 0 kills on 17th position. Then Optic unfortunately has just 1 kill. And then we have team number 12 with 2 kills. Team number 25 again has 0 kills, and team number 9 again has 2 kills only. So Mitro like literally did a decent enough job for his team, considering
very
they
true.
got eliminated very early. And then we unfortunately have Zotek with 0 kills. This is a team which I really expect a lot from them, being one of the best pros of the entire scene.
Yeah, it's just getting started. So let's see what is going to
Hey,
happen.
it's just getting started for Zotic.
Yep.
Yep. All right. So honestly, this particular distribution for this match, like it looks pretty balanced to me, Game. Like
Yeah.
obviously balanced considering STR took away almost all of the kills,
Yeah.
and none of the other teams, actually had a one-sided sort of gameplay for today.
Yes. Yep. Yep.
Yep.
And we can see super chat from Warzone and 500 rupees. Thank you, Warzone. And I really appreciate your efforts over here.
Thanks a lot, Warzone. You are an absolute legend. And as you all know, Warzone is also one of the few individuals who are doing a lot for the community and who
Very
are,
true. Very true.
respected in the space. Like honestly, Kane, there are a very few people who I consider that. Like they are building this ecosystem of Call of Duty Mobile Battle Royale, and like Warzone, ShamzVault. These are the few guys who I consider are one of them.
Yes, for sure. And Warzone is engaged everywhere. It's not that he will just be on his stream. He'll be there supporting each and everybody in the community. For instance, we can also say about what you call even the community players life happening. You can see Warzone there. And if it's a
Agreed.
program happening, I mean, Warzone is engaged, and he is one of the community contributor. I mean, he's really, really a good person. And yes,
Agreed, Kane. And guys, whoever is just watching the stream, I can still see only 422 likes. Honestly, it's so much better than yesterday. Like we had 300 likes throughout the stream, Kane, and today we are already rocking 422. So, guys, like if you're still watching the stream and you haven't pressed the like button, go ahead, just press it and make a contribution for the community. Like I was explaining this yesterday as well, Kane, that events like these, they are the ones who actually build up the entire esports ecosystem out of any game, right? Because having active events coming up in the esports scenario, like more brands start to come in, more brands start to invest into the community, more esports organizations see that there's opportunity, and they also start offering more and more opportunities for esports players as well. And how every individual or even layman or any person from the audience can make their contribution is simply just engaging with the content which they are viewing, right? If let's say I'm viewing a live stream, if I'm watching it, like just being active in the chat and pressing the like button, that is the sort of contribution I can make for the entire community, because these are metrics, like all the likes, all the comments, these are metrics which these brands see, right, while investing into the scenario, right? So obviously at the end of the tournament, all of the likes which everyone is doing, all of the comments, all of the views which everyone is giving will be counted together as love, and it will be shown to the brands as well. And this would ensure the lovely management of BPL to ensure bringing more events like these. Kin, just yesterday I was requesting Batman that BPL season 3 should be a LAN and not an online
Very,
event.
very true, because we need to see a LAN event of BR especially. We need I mean, I really full vote 100% for BR, because nobody else gets it through, and everybody are just waiting on for a BR event. And if that's going to be a LAN, many teams, many of them will be created at the same simultaneous process. And obviously, LAN is something where you can showcase your self in an entire community perspective. So, and I really hope BPL season 2, season 3 is going to be LAN event. And many other,
Agreed,
I mean,
Ken.
the sponsors should be more than this, for sure.
Agreed, Ken. Agreed. And I just wanted to have a chat with you, that you being one of the people who have been building this entire ecosystem of Call of Duty, like what are your views or what are your opinions for the future of this game for 2023? Like I have seen so many people saying Call of Duty is a dead game, doesn't have any scope, but I personally don't believe in it. I have personally seen so many people coming up from the Call of Duty community, especially from the Call of Duty Mobile Battle Royale community, and making full-fledged careers in the Indian gaming space, and
Yeah.
they are like their lives are set now. Like I still get to talk to them, and I see that they personally consider themselves in a very happy career based position for themselves. So what are your views? Like, do you think that there are more and more opportunities coming in for every person in the CODM community to make full-fledged careers in gaming? And where do you see Call of Duty Battle Royale as individually going ahead in this year, considering that Warzone will come in November or December, somewhere around that? Like, where do you see this whole place going, Kane, being a builder?
Call of Duty Mobile, as in the community, I mean, the game played by many is in millions. You can
Mhm.
see many of them play the game, especially from India. But the thing is, they do not know, for instance, that there is a community for Call of Duty Mobile. So that is the main disadvantage that we have, and we need to make sure that they have to be
Mhm.
acknowledged and get inside the community yet again. So, okay,
Understood,
and
Kane. So
yes.
honestly, I was, already discussing this particular topic with Shobhik earlier as well. That there are so many users for the game. There are so many active users for the game. We all know that. It's just that they are not connected with the esports scenario. They are not even aware that there's an active esports scenario in the community, right? And I have heard this from a lot of foreign players as well who have been playing in EU and the regions, that even they are not aware that there is an active esports ecosystem built in India. So honestly, like we were discussing how we can probably inflate this. We can, like honestly, I have calculated that we can have more 200 to 300 teams coming in the Call of Duty scenario if we start doing some sort of operations. If we actually start building initiatives ourselves. Yep. And I
Because
think
the
there are so.
community's leadership has to be improved, and it's not that the ones who is the leaders at the moment are not capable. I'm telling that we need to work as a whole. It's
uh,
not that,
we
I
need to work
mean,
as a whole. Yeah.
yeah, because there are many community sub people over there who is working individually. That has to be changed and has to work together. And when that
Exactly.
happens, there will be a unity. And when unity comes, then obviously a community is getting growed at the same point over there.
Agreed, Kane. Because honestly, I'm personally looking forward to very good things. All right. Yeah, Kane. So coming back to our conversation, what I was discussing is that, we can already see that, once again, brands have started showing some interest. And by the way, another shout out to Warzoner. Like, while talking about leaders, another shout out to Warzoner for another super chat. Like, this guy, like, he never stops giving. Like, this guy, like, he never stops supporting. And that's why we love him so much. So,
Yep.
again, obviously, I think that we as leaders, we have to come together.
Yep.
And while talking about this, we have the standings and points of our matches in front of us. And bro, what am I seeing here? Like, Stellar Esports with absolutely 73 points and sitting on top. Like, dude, Stellar, are you guys kidding me? Like, Yagami, like, bro, what are you doing with your boys, mate?
Now
So we
they
have
don't have to
Stellar.
play the second match. It's enough for them.
So
Right.
true, guys. So true. They don't have to play the second match. Yup. However, we have Cepheus Esports on the second position with 34 points. Then we have Goat Esports with 24 points, and we have NHK Official with 24 points. I really love the name NHK. Nahi ho rakha kya official, nice. And we have Dark Spirits with 20 points, sitting in fifth position. SSJ Team 2 with 19 points on 6. Then we have SRS Icefire, Can't Effort Again, Mobility Esports, ZTR, and Mirchi. So these are the teams which are currently safe from being eliminated out of this tournament for the time being. However, guys, if you are not in the top 5, please buckle up. Just give your best in the second match to secure a place in the semi-finals, or your journey might end here. And talking about journey getting ended here, we have Exit Immortals, Twilight Esports, Optic Gaming, Team X, Team Access, Zotic, Team Matrix, Silent Commandos, TF Noobs, Zonotics Esports, FBI Esports, and Pinaka being from the 13th and 24th position and being in a red zone, as I like to. Like, these are the
Yes.
teams which have to buckle up and play even better in the second match so that they can catch up with all the pending points they have.
Yep.
And
Yep.
unfortunately, I'm being able to see Zotic being on 18th position, which is justifiable as they got eliminated earlier. However, I really expect this team to come on the first page and secure their place in semifinals, because this team will be making finals so much more interesting.
Yeah. Very true. Very true. So we'll just see. I mean, it's all time, and we have another one more match, and let's see what they can all going to offer. And all the teams, all the teams from hashtag 13 to hashtag 24, they are still on the play here, and they have one more match to put their name into the BPL season 2. So let's go and find out what's going to happen at the same point.
Yup, game. And we already have I Yagami Whitey in the chat. So Yagami, I'd like to ask you, bro, what are you feeding your boys? What are you feeding them? Like, bro, just tell them to let other teams play as well. Like, they're securing points for as much as two matches in just one match. So kudos to you and your team. Like, we really hope that teams like these who play so well actually go out and represent India at a larger scale. Because Kane, like, this is what we have been building at Calix as well. That
Yes.
we have been, trying to give more opportunities and actually help build good Indian teams with talent, build a professional career into esports. So this is what we have been doing as well. So Calix is one of the investors in our event, and we have ShamzVault, one of the faces who have been supportive towards this community, one of the people who have helped this community grow to a huge extent. So we have ShamzVault as one of the investors, who have made this particular event possible, followed by obviously our man Ayagami Whitey. He has been a pretty close supporter to BPL Season 2 as well, guys. Followed by Skylink, aka Shobhik Dutta. And as you all know, Shobhik is yet another one of the most loved people we have here. So he is also the one who has put together this whole IP of Batman Premier League along with Batman. And followed by, we have our sponsors as Red Bull, Boat, Swiggy and Zomato are also our giveaway sponsors along with Red Bull and Boat. Then we have Uborn and IFB helping this event to become an even greater success. And talking about our sponsors, we already have them in front of us to, just have more details about them. Then we also have LED TVs as giveaway, which is like Kane. I'm damn sure that after this event, this LED TV thing, it is going to be the new trend in the content community. It is going to be the new trend.
It's going to
We'll get
mark
to
a
see.
trend. Like if you're putting an official event, we need at least LED TV, else we are not participating. What?
Yup, I'm telling Shobhik and the entire people team that if I'm not getting a TV cane, I'm not coming any casting. I think we all should do that. I think we all should do that.
Yeah, sure. I'll blackmail for sure.
No, all right. I'm on the same page, mate. Like as we were saying, that the unity is even stronger. So I'm pretty sure the BPL management has to give us some TVs.
Yeah, for sure, surely.
Yep. So
Yeah.
I am sure that Shobhik might be just saying this, and he'll be just grabbing and pulling his hair apart. Like, bro, what have I done? Yep. And guys, just reminding you all, if you still haven't pressed the like button, just go there, press the like, because these are going to be counted as engagements, and these engagements will help you win all of these beautiful giveaways which we have. And just remember that it's not like we have only just one, 5 or 10 giveaways going here. Like, we have almost 100 goodies being given away to all of you who are watching this stream. So it means that guys, literally almost everyone who's active in the content community has a chance to win something from here. And I'm just looking forward to the day all of this gets delivered to your places, and you all just take some pictures to share it across. Like, okay, it's going to be pretty exciting. Like,
Yes.
that will be a nice day in the whole content community. Yep.
Very true. Very true.
And Kane, like, I just wanted to understand, like, what are you trying to build for the content community coming ahead? Like, what are your plans, which we can actually expect from Kane in these games and all of the IPs which you have been bringing?
Apparently, at the moment, we are bringing up season 2 very fast, and like, again, it's going to be an international event once again, and we are making sure that even the international teams join, but we are giving more priority for the Asian teams again, and they will be able to play yet another fight with the international teams, and we need to. I mean, we have learned a lot of things from the season 1 perspective, and we'll make sure that the same mistakes are not repeated, and it's going to be a better prize pool for sure, because if we put the same prize pool,
Okay.
nobody's going to say like, what is this, bro? So we cannot put that. So
No,
yes.
Kane, like, when we see you now, like, when we see you, then we expect a very huge prize pool only. Okay, like, we expect this particular guy as Kane, like, who will be sitting in a leather chair somewhere in a huge building, coming up with a really nice prize pool, obviously. Yep.
Yes.
And guys, you heard it right, that Kane season 2 is coming. So buckle up, and I'm just giving you insights, Kane. Like, I have been getting calls from multiple people telling me that they're bringing parallel events. So, like, I don't know the community is aware or not, but bro, we have so many battle events coming up. I wouldn't share any insights, I wouldn't give any leaks, but just know the scene has just started picking up, and we are only going up from now. And by the way, Yagami YT, like, really appreciate a super chat from your side. And just to keep up the good work for the community, mate. We really we really enjoyed seeing your boys in this tournament, and thanks a lot for the support which you have been giving for this particular tournament.
Yes. So the second match is up, and it'll be really starting at the moment, and it looks like it's going to be Blackout. I mean, Blackout is somewhere. It's such a small map where you can have multiple fights everywhere, and it's going to be really tough for a person spectating the event. And I'm sure it's going to be another impossible task for the casters to talk simultaneously about each team fighting here and there.
Yep, agreed, Kane. And as you're talking about the match being started, here we have our plane path, and it's looking very much downwards centric, where I can see that a lot of the teams who like to go to firing range, train station, or these places, they would have a bit difficulty, and they might have to even change where they are going. And by the way, guys, meanwhile, I'd like to thank Jemish Gaming for another super chat. Thanks a lot, Jemish. Really appreciate the support for the stream. And here we can see that teams have already started dropping in, and they're still being very stubborn, Kane. Like, not gonna lie, these boys are still being very stubborn. They're still going to all the places which you discussed that teams might not be able to reach. And I'm pretty sure we have some really good, people who are experienced with landing in this community. Because I still saw people going into construction site. Like, are you kidding? Construction site still in the split path.
It's going to be a tough scenario playing in a fire such a place because
Noted. Yeah, noted, bro. Noted. Alright, Kane. So here we can see that teams have dropped in. They have taken some loot. I don't think they might have a lot of heals, but there are two teams in firing range who might just go over each other and take a fight. And as like we have noticed that Hacker has taken down Exit Joker Whitey, and he has taken a first blood, and Easy was also knocked down by SSJ. So like this team got a pretty decent position in the last match, but I'm like a bit disappointed to see them getting eliminated so early. And here we have TF Thunder taking down SSJVS2 as well, while DS is right in front of another team, and they're probably looting in as one of the players doesn't even have any loot. And here Pushpa Vaisas has killed Superman, and TF Noitra has killed SSJ Amoga in the meantime. And here we can see that Lezra with his team will start pushing in slowly and slowly, but they are low on supply, so this might not be the best decision which they are taking right now. And they'll just push ahead through the smoke, get into another compound, take some loot. They'll simply revive Prevail, and Prevail will be back very soon. Here BTM Bashir we can see is very much separate from the team, and we can see Prevail just roaming around very openly, and he's getting in the range of the Ravager. He'll simply go inside the compound, and BTM Bashir took some shots, got some damage done, but will be taking a back stab. Pretty slow fight, game. Pretty slow fight.
I mean, they are not going for the initial fights. Only if you're dominating, you could do it. But it's going to be tough seeing how many of the players getting out of the game. The insecurities will activate when you see a player getting out of the game. So that might be the reason why they are holding up their position and not taking the fight. And many of them are backing out, that we can see at the moment.
Agreed. And we can see Prevail taking a very long range spray over to DS, and I don't think the shots will connect. And we can see the team D1, like after getting their one plate knocked down, they'll simply take an exit and they will push onto a rotation, as the first zone has also been formed on the top side of the map.
Yes. So the initial fights, we can see people are kind of insecure, because they do not want to lose the qualifiers and go back and just be disappointed. So they are just backing out for now and try to take the fight very soon, or rather than later. So they are all trying their best over here now.
Exactly, and DS will simply just spot a lone player roaming around them, and Sakeb is getting sandwiched, and it seems like a very, very, very difficult situation for Sakeb. However, he was, just confusing all of his enemies. But Sakeb will be taken down, he will be getting finished, while his team is actually in a very split situation as of now. So I think DS, if they don't hold this particular compound, Sake will be getting a pretty easy revive.
Yes, very true, very true.
And here we can see Superman probably walking in another trap. He's probably not aware that there is an enemy right beside him, and he will get some footsteps. He switched on his igniter. He will go ahead take some shots,
Oh
but he
no.
will try to safeguard him as he doesn't have anything besides a MW11
Oh my
pistol.
god. Yep.
And I think his enemy has already spotted that he
Oh.
is just trying to take advantage of the situation. Pushwa Biceps will push in with a HDR and AK in his hand. He will try to give
Uh,
some damage. He took
oh,
a
he
few
has got
shots.
a vehicle. Yes.
Yup, no way Pusha Biceps is getting the kill. We recently observed that Prevail also took another knock. So this team, they're playing far better than the previous match. And here we can see two teams colliding. Yes, Robin just
Oh
took down the
no.
exception. And Gaming Cafe will take a few shots, will take some damage as well, will come back. And here we can see both of the teams in a absolute chaotic situation. DS
Whoa,
Robin takes
whoa.
down exception. And here DS Robin gets blinded and knocked down. And here, whoa, what a
Very
nice
good use
loud
of rewind over there.
spray. Like
Wow.
he actually did a pretty nice spray, not gonna like it, but
Very
like
true.
pretty nice use of rewind as well. And here Gaming Cafe will try to push in with his KRM that he doesn't have a lot of space due to the Ravager and the closed gates. So here we can see Cloud9 taking his crit, closing in slowly and slowly. And the attacker of TT has been secured by DS Raven. Both of the teams, I think, are taking a
Yeah.
backstab, and DS Robin will be finished. Like, obviously, why would Cloud9 and Gaming Cafe will miss the
Lost
kill, right?
two players each from each lineup, so they are kind of backing out the fight. Oh,
Yup.
it's the last fight. It's the last match, and they do not want to make this a last fight in BPL season 2, and that is really evident everywhere at the moment now.
Exactly, Kane. And we can already see that the first drop is coming in, and STR is pushing on Optic. However,
Oh.
RKY will take a lot of damage from Optic Teddy's cluster grenade. He will just simply pop in a accelerator. And here we can see STR Nimbu on a snipe with the Optic Karma. And Nimbu is just taking so many quick scopes for his team. He is obviously, breaking some armors. He is obviously making his enemies waste their heals for sure.
I mean, here's his very vital part, and losing that is going to be like losing your game at the same point. So all of them are trying to make sure that it's not been lost at the same point. Over here.
A
And
great
Sif-
case. And Joker Whitey simply just took a really nice shotgun gunfight, and like he was in such a thin ice. He was in such a thin ice when his enemy had a spray gun, and right now like they will simply just enjoy the loot. And Optic Teddy has been finished out of the zone. Obviously, STR gave him such a like high damage. And here we can see STR RK Bhai, just slowly and slowly sneaking in, being very careful with his moves. And Nimbo and Mafia, both of them are, just pushing in with their snipers. Like, okay, who pushes with snipers, bro? Who pushes in with snipers? Like, we have to, sit down and talk to Yagami.
Yep. The fight is just happening. I mean, STR Nimbu, I think he is going away from the play so that he can rotate and take the player at the same point. I mean, STR Nimbu is not a person to be played with. He has an Odin with him. So,
Never ever.
obviously.
Never ever, Kane. And by the way, in the meantime, we can see a pretty nice super chat coming in from our man Shamzul. So Shamzul Bhai, thanks a lot for the support. And he's saying, let's go, may the best team win. Yes, may the best team win. All the best to everyone competing for the top spot. And also, all the best to the Batman Shobhik and entire people management for putting together this tournament. So, Shamsul is simply just echoing our words as well. So, Shamsul Bhai, the feelings are very mutual here.
And STR FTW, he's supporting STR. No, this is bad. Thank you, Shamsul Bhai.
But he said, may the best team win. May the
Yeah.
best win, right?
Still, he put STR FTW.
Yep. And here we can see DS Raven using his class to delete Optic Pikachu. So things are looking very difficult for Optic. And obviously their performance were like below average in the last match. So they had to buckle up. But this fight might just mean that they are getting eliminated. And here TF will just try to climb over the ledge, not aware of the fact that enemies are taking a TPP and looking straight at them with their crosshairs. So, do we have 3 to 4 teams packed in the same close area game? Like, where do you think this fight is going? Because no one is
This
actually trying to, fight with each other. No one is actually trying to take any shots.
it's kind of what do you call? I mean, STR is the only team. They are confident that they have already qualified. So what they are doing is they are just trying to lose the chance of the other teams that they are trying to play on. So STR just dominating. I mean, it's not that it's their problem. It's how they play, and it's going to be mad game. And let's see. Okay, we can see Exotic and the team having a fight with Team Mirchi.
So Exotic is back in the game with 2 pretty good kills, and yes, Electra with his electric gameplay, he has taken down 2 players, and him Whitey, he'll slowly just scout the space. He will be probably slamming in on a player, and yes, he will slam in. He'll take him
That
down
is it.
with his yellow, and pretty nice points there. And okay, so Exotic is making things very difficult for their enemies. We can already see ZTR, getting on the back foot. Then Zone is also coming in. So ZTR might be in a very, very difficult situation where they have to fight with one of the best teams from India, and they also have to close it into the zone.
Yep, and it looks like it's a very bad challenge process from Exotic at the same time. And ZTR is trying their best over here. So let's see what he can all do about it. And it looks like another player down, so Whitey is also taken down. And how many more could be the question now? Okay, I think. Oh, nice, man. The way the movement is happening at the same point looks really legit. So let's see what he can do about it. He's moving from here. Oh, he got the. Oh, shit! And that is 3x multi-kill from Exotic Upper, including, I think, his teammate.
Yeah, okay, so Exotic is more than back in the game, guys. More than back in the game. And as we like to call in Hindi, कि इन्होंने खा लिया अपने टीममेट्स को, उन्होंने खा के हजम कर दिया. So like Exotic guys, kudos to you. Like this is what I was expecting from you. यही expectations थी, and just keep it up. Just keep it up. We would love to see you in the finals. And यहाँ पे हम देख सकते हैं कि Dragon X ने Prevail को finish कर दिया है, and BTM Bashir भी लेकिन finish हो चुके हैं. Prevail Lezra are taking the fight, but they are having an equally bad time. And here STR is pushing on Optic 2.
Oh my god.
And यहाँ पे एक और टीम को STR ने खा के खत्म कर दिया है. Like okay, these guys are simply just having fun. They're simply just enjoying their game.
Yeah. And we can see another super chat from Shamsul Bhai yet again.
Yup, and he's just talking to the chat, and like this is why we love this guy. This is why we love this guy. Like he's always interacting with the community. He's always having that sort of leadership approach towards the entire space too. And yes guys, Shamsul OP in the chat, please spam हो जाना चाहिए guys, just spam हो जाना चाहिए. And here we can see Excite Page taking a really nice play and taking down Bojan with his skill low in a second. And here Joker will take a bit of damage. He will come inside, and they're still getting some footsteps. Like Excite is still getting some footsteps, and Baymax is just having a slow approach. ऊपर बैठेंगे, कैम करेंगे, एंड घात लगा के पता नहीं कब शिकार करें. एंड यहाँ पे हम देख सकते हैं सेम ऑफ फियर विल गो अहेड. He will just try to scout players. Obviously उनको footsteps काफी सारे आ रहे हैं, उनको पता नहीं है. वॉरमैन जोकर उनके आगे आए, एंड वॉरमैन को स्प्रे किया जाएगा, लेकिन जोकर will come in. Joker will take the exchange of damage, and SSJ will come in with a revive flight. They will take loot, and इसके आगे हम देख सकते हैं XI ने और kills को confirm कर दिया है, and they are looking at a decent
yes,
kill
they
point
already
as well.
have 8 kills, and we have 14 more teams left. So the fights are still getting in a very serious pace over here. And okay, another
Warman with
one.
a really nice shotgun.
Man,
क्या
this
ही
guy.
शॉटगन मारा. एंड मीनवाइल हम देख सकते हैं कि इनकी यहाँ पे एससीआर ने जोटिक के ऊपर चढ़ना शुरू कर दिया एंड जोटिक से एक प्लेयर को वो खत्म कर चुके हैं. एंड यहाँ
Yes.
पे हम देख सकते हैं कि जोटिक के इलेक्ट्रा लाइक अभी रिवाइवल फ्लाइट में गए हैं. उनका डॉक्टर का अभी तक स्कैन भी नहीं हुआ है. जोटिक की टीम थोड़ा सा अभी काम रह के खेलना पसंद करेगी, लेकिन उनको पता होना चाहिए कि एसटीआर बिल्कुल काम रहना पसंद नहीं कर रही है.
Oh,
अभी एसटीआर
oh.
को जहां बंदे दिख रहे हैं वो शॉट्स ले रहे हैं एंड अभी एसटीआर आरएफ के ऊपर चढ़ गई है. आरएफ की टीम को ओपन में किस तरह से दबोच के मारा जा रहा है, दैट इज जस्ट बियॉन्ड वर्ड्स फॉर मी.
What's happening?
Again, I'm out of words for this particular team. I'm out of words. They are just simply picking up kills back to back. Like they're just having their fun. They're having a
Yeah,
fun.
man.
Like वहाँ momentum देख सकते हैं इस team का. They're playing with a momentum, यार.
Yes.
They
I
have a
mean,
rhythm.
yep. The way they play is really, really good. I mean, if we could see their live, it could be like they will be joking around and making fun of it. Because in Exotic Pro Series, we could see their what do you call the recorded stuff where they were playing like it's a fun game, like a BR game. And I really hope this is not the same scenario in Batman, because they are really synerged in a very good manner. So there's no idea if they become serious, it's going to be another story yet again. So
Yup, and we can see that XI is making a lot of noise. It is disrupting other teams. And Lizra has a light later. Oh, Lee.
my god.
And yes, so Zotic, Apar and him also were saved last time because SCR का फोकस एक दूसरी टीम पे चला गया था and they are taking full advantage of it. तो Zotic ने जो रिदम पकड़ी थी किल्स निकालने की, पुश कर करके अभी वो उसको कंटिन्यू रखेंगे. काफिल के ऊपर पुश किया जा रहा है विद अ केआर एंड कातिल यहाँ पे पीछे भागेंगे. ही विल ट्राई टू सेव हिम, लेकिन यहाँ पे अपार को फुटस्टेप आ चुके हैं. अपार आगे जाएंगे, कातिल से वो खत्म कर दिया जाएगा इन अ सेकंड. All right, pretty good kills for Zotic as well, Kane. I'm really happy for them. I really hope to see this team the top 12 now.
Yeah, for sure. Because as we can also see STR Nimble with a 3x multi kill, and they already have managed to get more than 15 at the moment, and the domination is still going on over there. Oh,
Yup.
that's a 4x now. Okay, I think he wiped a team.
Okay, so what to say of this guy? Or what to say of this guy? He just keeps on spamming shots everywhere on the map, and he, still manages to connect them and secure the kills. And Anna Bhai has gotten a pick on to love, which was actually camping in the compound pretty securely. But STR will take full advantage of them. STR Nimbu took out his air finally, and he will take a spray on
That's another one.
and he will take another kill. Like, guys,
My god.
bro, like Kane, honestly, I'm not even being able to track which team they're fighting with, because it's looking like every player out of them is fighting with a separate team, and they're
Yes.
all just taking how do
That
I say
happens
it?
in Blackout. Oh my
Yeah.
god.
So, and yes, this is what we were expecting.
It's like
from
STR
Zotic.
doing on the top and Exotic doing on the bottom. Yes, I mean you can see there STR is fighting. Here Exotic is fighting.
Exactly, but we can already see that Zotic has started taking shots on
Oh,
SDR,
now
and they
yes.
both must be fighting
Oh.
inside soon. And him
Yep.
White connected some really nice shots onto SDR. However, damage wouldn't be converted into kills, and here we can already see that Zotic and STR would be clashing with each other anytime soon. And I'm pretty excited to see what happens when these two giants clash. Meanwhile, XI is also there. Kane,
We have the top three
the
teams over here,
matches
which is
heating up.
Cepheus
Yes,
Esports, Stellar Esports, and Exotic Esports.
this
Who's
is
going to
going
win?
to be super chaotic, Kane. Like, as you like to say, absolute mayhem. Because all of the best teams with all the best players, they are only remaining. Like, these teams, they have secured so many kills in the match, and we can already see Zotic in a difficult position where they are getting shots from both the places. XI Red will get knocked down to the zone. XI Joker got some shots on the back, and STR took full advantage. They took full advantage of the situation. They will
Whoa,
go
whoa,
ahead.
whoa.
STR Annabai took down him YT. However,
Yeah.
STR will also lose one
And
player.
is it
But as we all
STR?
expected, as we all expected, Kate, as you all expected, this team, they were playing it like a rank match, also on veteran rank, and they secured so many kills once again. They just annihilated the entire lobby, and
Yep.
like it's so appreciable that they did this with an end zone which was full of professional and top tier teams. Here we can see RK Bhai once again seeking the most kills for his team, which is 8, with Anna Bhai having 8 kills as well, and Niku and Mafia having 7 and 5 kills respectively. So they have 16 kills, 5, 21, 28 kills, K, 28 kills with the first position. These
Yep.
guys, bro, इन्होंने इतना बड़ा गैप अभी क्रिएट किया होगा ना लीडर बोर्ड में,
Yep.
मतलब मैं कैलकुलेट नहीं कर पा रहा हूँ, इतना बड़ा गैप क्रिएट किया होगा यहाँ पे. एंड यस वी हैव अ लवली Zotic with how do I say, like apart him and Electra, they have pretty nice skills. Delso also gave a really good support to
Mm.
them. And we can see them having 20 kills. Pretty nice gameplay. This is what we expect from a team like Zotic. Then XI playing so much better than the last match, continuing their uptrend, having 17 kills. Like this
17
is a
kills.
match where all the good teams had nice kills being on the
Mm.
top. Then we have team number 6 with 5 kills, team number 16 with only 0 kills. However, team number 21, 18. I have 2 and 3 kills, and team number 24 I am seeing also played well with 9 kills, and team number 12 has 3 kills, followed by team number 13 with 2, team number 7 with 1, and team number 10 and 17 with only 0 kills, and team number 5, 20, 25, and 19 having 2, 3, 3, 1 kills respectively, and the teams also have 0 kills. However, I can say that team number 4 has 4 kills. All right. So they
Yep.
definitely took a very early fight, and team number 14 getting eliminated at the last place, having just 1 kill.
Yep. True, true. The way the fight was happening, really amazing. And initial fights were really insecure for many teams, and obviously the team has to reduce, and that's what really happened in Blackout. And it's a competition of 25, 24 teams, and obviously the rest of the players have to leave. And it's disappointing, and as well, they will learn a lot from a qualifier such as this so that they can improve in better matches to come and better tourneys.
Agreed, Kane. Agreed, Kane. So I'm pretty excited to see which are the 12 teams who actually secured us spot for themselves in the semi-finals. And let's see, like I think more than me the teams should be more excited to see if they qualified or not. Like काफी सारी teams जो थे nice पे थी, who were just trying to make it to the top 12, who they'll be very much anxious, they will be very much excited to see the final results which we'll be getting with us in a moment.
Very true.
क्योंकि उनको तभी पता चलेगा कि if they qualified or not, right? Because obviously we know that there are so many underdog teams who just try to be there in the top 12, and they just try to make it to the next stage.
Yep.
And I'm expecting that anytime soon we'll get to see the final point system for second match coming in front of us, followed by the overall standings for both of the matches, which will be decided. But Kane, like, how much do you think STR would have scored in this particular match?
STR, I mean, in the previous match, they won yet again.
Mhm.
And they had 29 kills in the first match. And unfortunately, they had 28 kills in Blackout. And for them, it would be unfortunate. But for us, seeing at 20 above kills is like amazing. So, yes, it's going to be what do you call a 2 points less than what do you call in the
Actually,
match one.
four, yeah, just 2 points less. So I'm
Yeah,
calculating that they'll be having above 60, above 70 points,
for
which
sure.
is almost 130 to 140 points in the in punch system. So it is pretty much decided that they'll be there
Yes.
at the hashtag 1 position for the point
Mm.
system. And at second, I'm expecting Cepheus Esports will be there, XI, like with a pretty decent lead as well compared to the third and fourth positions.
Yep.
And I'm pretty excited to see how much lead Zotic has gained. in
That is
this particular match. Yup,
yep.
they secured a pretty nice position for themselves. They came second with a decent amount of kills. Like they actually showed the gameplay which we expect from your team, and definitely like they'll be anywhere in the top five, top seven, like based upon my calculations.
The thing is,
And
Nitric, our what do you call Asian teams are known to bring comebacks in the community. And
agreed.
initially, yeah, it started from Anna, and still Anna Baika lineup is doing the same job over here. Seeing even we can see Calix, and we can see teams like Exotic doing a comeback in Exotic Pro Series. They did absolute mayhem. They were like after day 4 of the event, it's all international teams and there were no Indian teams over there. And late
Yup.
on, we saw all 4 teams were Indian teams and only one was international. So in the comebacks, we are known for comebacks.
And
So
teams are known for comebacks. Yep,
yep,
agreed, Kane. And guys, whoever is watching the stream, जो भी stream देख रहा है, अभी 474 likes है. Let's cross 500. कल हमारे
yep.
300 क्रॉस हुए थे. Let's cross 500 for today. आज हम 500 likes क्रॉस करते हैं. So if you're watching, I can see भाई 250 लोग देख रहे हैं. इनमें से बहुत सारे लोग हैं. I'm damn sure जिन्होंने अभी तक like नहीं किया है. Go ahead. Press the like button. सिर्फ अपने को 26 likes चाहिए and we'll be crossing 500 likes. And Kane, I'm super happy to see that we are getting 250 to 300 live viewership, and that too in the qualifiers. This is the
Yep.
qualifiers. Generally
Just
आपको
getting
qualifiers में
started.
finals में इतना watching देखने को मिलता है, right? And अपने को
Yep.
सिर्फ qualifiers में we are getting to see these many viewers coming onto live stream, engaging with the chat so actively. So I can only expect, like पता नहीं semifinals or finals कहाँ तक जाएगा.
It's going to be an absolute mayhem because what do you call in our qualifiers we could see the same. I mean we could only see 50, but then when the actual fight started, we were able to see 300, and this 300 is being shown in the qualifiers itself in Batman. I mean BPL season 2, and it's just getting started, man, because it's just the second day and people are getting to know about it, and I am pretty sure it's going to cross more than 500. 500 also will be minimum. So let's see
I'm
how community
looking
support
forward
is.
to that as well. I'm looking forward to that as well, Kane. And we can see the likes climbing up as well. Kudos, guys. Like we have reached 485. अभी 485 में बस 15 बचे हैं. Let's cross 500. I just want कि like हम final result आने से पहले 500 likes cross कर दे. That will be another checkpoint for us today. So just go ahead and just another word, Kane. Like I would like to tell our audiences that this particular event, Patent Premier League, it is sponsored by ShamzVault, who you all know is a IP who's an entity who has been doing a lot of good things for the entire CODM community, and like they have bought some of the best creams, some of the best esports and competitive experiences
Very
for the entire space. Then the other sponsor which we have for this event is Team Calix, which is a company owned by me. So you all know that we have two lineups, Calix Eternity, Calix Legacy, who are doing a pretty decent job in the entire space for their gameplay. And we are just trying to bring more and better opportunities for everyone who's trying to make a career in gaming as a whole. And then we have Yagami, our boy whose team is just killing here. Yagami, if you don't know, is actually the owner of STR. He's the sponsor of STR, as you guys can understand. And then we have Shobhik Dutta. He's a person who has put together his whole IP. उसने और बैटमैन ने ही इस पूरे इवेंट को डिजाइन किया कि कैसे सब कुछ होगा. इवन मैं और केन भी लाइक यहाँ पे बैठे हैं तो इस बिकॉज ऑफ शोबिक ओनली. एंड then we have all of our other sponsors as Red Bull, who's just giving away so many Red Bull cans and crates. Then we have Ubon giving away so many earbuds and Bluetooth headphones to all of you guys. Then we also have Boat, who's giving away smartwatches for you people. And we also have two LED TVs as giveaways. And then we have IFP, who's giving away microwaves. So जो भी सिंगल लॉन्डे है ना, तुम माइक्रोवेव के लिए जाओ. ट्रस्ट मी, एक बार तुम खाना बनाना सीख लो, you'll get a girl. ठीक है, because I know many people come to me and they ask me in the CODM community how I can get a girl. Guys, spam microwave in the chat, get a microwave, cook some good food, and you'll have one for yourself. And then we also have 20 coupons from Swiggy and Zomato. Yup. So मैं थक गया हूँ कहीं ये बोलते बोलते। ये इतने सारे गिवअवेज है हमारे एक इवेंट में। तो पर्सनली आई हैव नेवर सीन सो मेनी ब्रांड्स कमिंग under the same hood for a Call of Duty event. Like this is what we only get to see on BGMI, Free Fire, Valorant. Like हमको सिर्फ BGMI में, Free Fire में और Valorant जैसे events में इतने सारे like brand sponsored companies देखने को मिलती है. And while talking about this, we have our standings for the match 2 where we have Stellar Esports once again on the top with 28 kills, and yes, as we wanted, Zotic is there with 52 points. Pretty good job, guys. Good job and kudos to you. Then we have Cepheus Esports again with 44 points. Like they are doing a pretty consistent job. Like yes. Honestly, एक बहुत consistent gameplay बना के रखा है इस team ने.
Yeah, consistency is all matters, and Cepheus Esports is doing the best over here now.
Yup, and यहाँ पे हम टीम एक्सेस को देख सकते हैं with 22 points, and इसके आगे है NH के official 18 points के साथ. Then we have SRS, Mobility Esports, Existence Immortals. Then we have Dark Spirits. Then Toilab Esports, जिन्होंने पहले से better किया है. Then we have SSJ Team 2, Ice Fire coming in the top 10 positions. Then we have Pinaka with 6 points. Then followed by Goat Esports, Can't Effort again, Team X, TF Noobs, ZTR, Mirchi, Optic Gaming, Team Matrix, Silent Commandos, Zonotics Esports and FBI Esports. So Kane, I remember इसमें से काफी सारी teams जो अभी right side पे हैं, they were, you know, like in between 6 to 12th rank in previous matches. So I'm thinking कि यहाँ पे काफी बार ऐसा हो सकता है, या there's still a huge possibility कि हमको नीचे की जो teams थी वो अभी दिखे और पीछे आते हुए, एंड यहाँ पे जो टीम्स पीछे थी उन्होंने एक्चुअली 6 to 12 की पोजीशन लेनी है. दिस इज व्हाट एक्चुअली आई एम एक्सपेक्टिंग फॉर द फाइनल रिजल्ट्स. व्हाट इज योर टेक ऑन दैट?
The way the play was there are many teams who were on the right side in the match 1. Match 1 has done absolute mayhem on the match 2 and put themselves in the left position, which is qualified 1. And there are teams, the same thing goes on from the left has gone to right, and whichever has played very less has went to the worst condition yet again. So it's kind of what you call, it's balanced at the same point. The best has done the best, the worst has done the worst, but we cannot say that they have done the worst. They have tried their absolute mayhem for sure. We can see the teams playing in such a competitive world, because I mean it's not a cup cup of tea for everybody to play a competitive scenario, and many of them are trying their level best to obtain a name for themselves. And for sure there are no worst teams or best teams in this kind of a points table. It's going to be everybody have tried. Trying is what makes a team win over all the time. I mean, giving up is what we do not want to see from any team, and everybody has made sure that they played the second match with absolute attendance. So that's what we wanted, and that's what they have done in the match too.
Agreed, Ken. Agreed. And we have also crossed 500 likes. So everyone who's watching the stream right now, thanks a lot, guys. You are absolute legends, and that's why we love you. Like that's why we love our CODM community so much, that they are so supportive towards all the events, towards all the tournaments who are coming in this space. And as we were discussing, guys, we are only getting started. मतलब मैं जैसा बताया ना गाइस, अभी भी जो स्ट्रीम देख रहा है, जस्ट नो आई एज समवन हु इज वर्किंग ऑन द CODM कम्युनिटी, आई एज समवन जिसकी एक टीम है, लाइक हमको बहुत सारे पता है कॉल्स आते हैं अलग अलग जगह से, एंड हमको पता चल रहा है दैट देयर आर सो मेनी टूर्नामेंट्स जो बैटल रॉयल के सीन में आ रहे हैं. सो टेक इट एज लीक्स. मैं इसके आगे कुछ नहीं कहूँगा, लेकिन देयर आर सो मेनी पीपल गाइस जो मेरे को कॉल करके बताते थे कि वो बैटल रॉयल के टूर्नामेंट्स ला रहे हैं, एंड दिस मेक्स मी फील सो हैप्पी किड दैट अभी सीन फाइनली एक अप ट्रेंड पे आ गया. इतने टाइम तक पीपल वर गिविंग सो मच हेट, इतने टाइम तक काफी लोग डिसअपॉइंट हो रहे थे, दे वर लूजिंग होप्स कि यार कॉल ऑफ ड्यूटी बैटल रॉयल का सीन इज गोइंग डाउन, बट वी कैन ऑलरेडी सी कि there are still organizations, there are still individuals who are supporting the scene, who are giving opportunities to these players. And guys, अभी भी आप देख सकते हो जो भी best teams है, जो भी best players है, they are still sponsored, they are still getting support from entities who are helping them build better careers. And if you are a player, जस्ट नो दैट देयर स्टिल होप फॉर यू. अगर आप एक प्लेयर हो तो अभी भी आपके लिए होप है कॉल ऑफ ड्यूटी के सीन में अच्छा परफॉर्म करके खुद को भी एक टॉप पे प्लेस सिक्योर कराने का. एंड इन द मीन टाइम, क्योंकि हमारे पास इतने टूर्नामेंट्स आ रहे हैं, इतने इवेंट्स आ रहे हैं, maybe this might blow up. We might get more brands coming in, we might get more esports organizations coming in into this space as well. So if you're a player, keep grinding. If you're a content creator, then keep grinding as well, क्योंकि आपके लिए तो बहुत सारी opportunities आने वाली है. And talking about opportunities, here we have Stellar Esports taking away the biggest opportunity with 144 points.
Wow.
Like okay, Kane, I'm done here. मैं इसके आगे कुछ नहीं कहूँगा. हम already बहुत बोल चुके हैं इस टीम के बारे में. 144 points, almost double का lead लेके they are #1. Let's go ahead. सेफियस esports की मैं बात करूँगा. जैसे हमने देखा था, they had a very nice कंसिस्टेंट गेम प्ले, एग्रेसिव रहे पूरे टाइम, पुश करते रहे, फाइट्स लेते रहे, एंड दे आर कमिंग इन स्ट्रॉन्ग विद 78 पॉइंट्स एंड 29 kills as well. So kudos Cephas Esports, congratulations for being in the semi-finals. And as we wanted Shobhik, this team 18 से #3 in just one match. This is magical, kid. This is magical. So congratulations to you and your team as well. Like my wishes goes to your team. Please convey it to
Yeah,
them.
sure.
Yep.
Yep.
So really great job, guys, Shobhik. And then we have NSK Official, which I expected to be in the semi-finals. Yes. Then we have SRS with 29 points. Goat Esports, Dark Spirits, SSJ Team 2, Team Access, Icefire, Mobility Esports, and Can't Effort again getting qualified for the Batman Premier League Season 2 semi-finals. And unfortunately, yes, we have some names on the right where we have Exit Immortals, Doleb Esports, Pinnacle, ZTR, Mirchi, Team X, Optic Gaming, TF Noobs, Team Matrix, Silent Commandos, Sunotic Esports and FJ Esports, जिनकी जर्नी अनफॉर्चुनेटली यहीं पे खत्म हो जाएगी बैटमैन प्रीमियर लीग के लिए. So यहाँ पे guys, if you are on the left side of the screen, congratulations and all the best for the semi-finals. Keep up the effort, keep grinding. We hope to see even better gameplay from your side. We hope to see the absolute best from your side. And congratulations once again if you qualified. And if you are out of the few individuals जो qualify नहीं हुए हैं, all the best to you guys as well. We hope you grind even more, just improve and come back even stronger. So again, honestly, casting with you has been a pretty nice experience for me. It is one of the nicest experience I had while casting in Call of Duty, not gonna lie. I told you I would love to cast with a guy who everyone would imagine कि यार एक लेदर की चेयर पे बैठ के एक एसी वाले कमरे में बड़ी सी बिल्डिंग में बैठ के काम करता हो, right? So honestly, I really enjoyed this whole experience. And all the top teams, STR, Zotic, SFES, NHK, thanks a lot for bringing this experience to us. Thanks a lot for giving us all that detail. And जो भी ये stream देख रहे हैं अभी, thanks a lot from the bottom of my heart कि आप यहाँ पे हो, आप stream को देख रहे हो, आप support कर रहे हो इस stream को, इस community को. Chat भाई active रखी हुई है आप लोगों ने एकदम, मतलब मजा आ रहा है देख के chat में. And Kane, I would once again like to thank our sponsors ShamzVault and ShamzVault, along with Team Calix and Yagami and obviously Shobhik Dutta. आप लोगों ने इस इवेंट को पॉसिबल किया है. लाइक विदाउट एनी ऑफ यू ये इवेंट बिल्कुल भी पॉसिबल नहीं होता. सो थैंक्स अ लॉट for doing so much for the community, for doing so much for this entire ecosystem. And thanks a lot to all of our sponsors as well: Red Bull, Boat, IFB, Ubon, Swiggy, Zomato, and then we have two beautiful LED TVs as well. So thanks a lot to all of our giveaway sponsors to make this event a even bigger success. And Kane, thanks a lot for being here. Thanks a lot for bringing such a nice casting and such a beautiful experience to this community.
It was my pleasure, Nitric, because when I got the chance, I didn't what do you call, deny it. I just told Shobhik bhai, why not? So that's what I did. So obviously, and the duo with you, Nitric, it's really good because
The
we have
pleasure
a
is mine.
synergy, even though we haven't done it before.
Yep, like honestly, even I was casting after a while, and I was pretty, uncertain about how I'll be, casting, how I'll be talking to the community. But with you, it was such a smooth synergy. Even with Batman, I loved it yesterday. So it just feels so good to be back in this community. And to everyone who's watching, thanks a lot for the support. Make sure you subscribe to this YouTube channel if you haven't. Just
Yes.
एक बार अपनी लाइव चैट को बंद करो, check करो if you have subscribed or not, because the action has only begun. We are just getting started, guys. अभी semi-finals भी है, and उससे भी कहानी रुकती नहीं है. We have wild card as well before the finals. So just make sure you have followed, you have subscribed. Also, make sure to check out ShamzVault, Team Calix, Yagami, and Skylink on Instagram, on their socials, and also make sure to head over to Kane's Instagram and YouTube and follow this man as well. And I am Nitric. You can check out my channel as well, because just in a few days I'll be bringing more content around Team Calix, how they play, how the team performs. I'll be bringing in-depth analysis about
Absolutely
Team
waiting for that.
Calix and the entire CODM ecosystem. Because guys, जब हम कह रहे हैं कि Call of Duty का ecosystem ऊपर जा रहा है, this industry is going to boom. मैं personally आपको एक analysis दूंगा why this is happening and how this is going to happen. So just make sure to check out all the entities who are involved in this tournament, क्योंकि उससे you might get a lot of resources for yourself too. And thanks a lot for being here. Stay tuned. We'll be back tomorrow with even more action from even more banger teams.
Yep, very true.
Thanks a lot. All right, guys.